too late. It's Benny. So we here for part two of the manga haul I had last week. And if you read the title of this video, you've already been spoiled because you know what type of manga we gonna be talking about. One Piece. So let's just get right into it. Alright, here it is. Volumes 1 through 23, East Blue and Baroque work set. Forgot what it comes with. Has a mini comic, the Romance Dawn, and a two-sided poster. Open up, got the little Velcro snaps. It's a thing of beauty. It's a lot of color. Yeah, this is lit. This is lit. Let me pull out that poster. Should be on the end here. Oh, would you look at that? Isn't that cool? I can see that. And on the other side, I think I might like the other side better. You know, you got the Mary. Feel me? You know how we all feel about the Going Mary. But yeah, this set right here, man. When I made the decision to start collecting manga, this was the first purchase. Well, the Berserk purchase was first. Then this. I had my eyes on this though first. And the Berserk stuff was actually on sale on Amazon for $20. So I'm like, yo, let me grab two of them real quick, and then I'm gonna come get this next. But most definitely, One Piece was on my mind first. And you can just imagine how happy I was when this was at my front door, man. All right, so next, got the Skypiea and Water 7 box set, volumes 24 through 46. I love them falling from the sky. That's lit. So this got the volumes 24 through 46 in this, like I already said. Then you got the mini comic Strong World, and then you got another exclusive full color two-sided poster. You sexy. Let's pull that poster out. Let's see what we got. So we got Strong World, the film, which I have that on Blu-ray as well. And on the other side, got this. Oh man, it's beautiful, beautiful. Might have to have these framed or something. You feel me? But yeah, Water 7, that is my second favorite One Piece arc of all time. So I wanted this box set more than I wanted the first one. I just wanted the first one. I'm just getting them in order. But when I saw this one had Skypiea and Water 7 on it, I was like, yeah, I need that immediately, because like I said, Water 7 is my second favorite One Piece art. And then Skypiea, when Skypiea is always the butt of the jokes. Like, a lot of people don't like Skypiea, and but I was one of the people who enjoyed it and liked it. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand why people didn't like Skypiea. And now with where the manga is today, Skypiea was actually a lot more important than people gave it credit for, and with all the foreshadowing and everything in it. So a lot of people have been going back to Skypiea, reading it, and then being like, oh, this is crazy. And like, I always like Skypiea, bro. Like, and I like Enel. Enel was like a pretty dope villain to me as well. So I just love Skypiea and Water 7, man. One thing about these box sets that I want to warn people about who thinking about buying some or buying all four of them is that there are a lot of people selling these for $1,000 each. Do not buy that. Do not buy these. Do not buy this for $1,000. Never. Don't. The reason being is these ain't going out of print. Like, they make a lot of money from selling these, and now they do sell out quick. not too quick, but like if you see it one day, I say give it probably about a week and then it'll be sold out. But I would never ever pay more than 200 for these. Like, don't. Like, they not rare. They always gonna be in print because One Piece is still ongoing and One Piece is still super popular worldwide. It makes no sense to buy this for $1,000, bro. Save your money. Like, if you spending over 200, please do not go over 250. Don't. Period. I seen somebody on eBay. That person had all 4 of these sets, and they were selling them the whole set, all 4 sets included, for $4,000. No, and I pray nobody buys that, dog. Like, cause that's just straight scamming. Like, I don't like seeing people get scammed for their bread. So, save your money, man. Like, these, come on, 200. Don't go over 200, please. I hope this video helps somebody who not into One Piece get into One Piece, because One Piece is one of the anime or stories just in general that got me back into anime after I took like a long layoff from it. I'm talking about years. I wasn't watching anime for years. And one of my homies, we was just kicking it one night at his crib, and he was just like, "Hey man, have you ever read One Piece?" And I was just like, "Nope." "Have you ever seen it?" I was like, "Nope." And I didn't even know what it was at the time. And he was just on my back about it, like, "Yo, you gotta watch it, just watch it." I'm like, "All right, man, let me go find it, and then I'm gonna start watching. I'll let you know what I think about it." I lied. I didn't go find it. I was like, "Nah." I think I seen a picture of it. I'm like, "Nah, that ain't for me. I'm good." And we hang out all the time, so every time we hung out, like, he was just like, "Yo, what you think? What you think?" I'm like, "Man, I didn't watch it, bro." And he was like, "Dude, just, you know me." He's like, "I'm not gonna put you on nothing lame. Watch it." I'm like, "All right, man." He got like real serious. It felt like the dialogue got not tense, but like real, almost emotional. I'm like, "Okay, bro, I can see your soul through your eyes now, bro. You really want me to watch this?" I'm like, "All right." So I found it, and I was like, "All right." I started watching it. It took me 4 tries to get into One Piece. I'm talking about I couldn't get past like episode 2 or 3, I think, man. I just kept getting stuck, and I'm just like, bro, like, this is just real goofy. It's real kiddish. I don't get it. But the 4th time, I just kind of like, I treated it like history homework or something. Like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna buckle down, and just, all right, let's get through 20 episodes. Let's get it. And I did. I got through the 20 episodes. I'm like, okay, this is pretty decent. And but I still didn't get like the feeling that my homie had. Like, he was swearing by it, bro. Like, and I just didn't get it. And I'm like, dog, like, what is he seeing this? So I keep going, and I finally get to Arlong Park. And when I seen that scene with Nami and Luffy, where Luffy gave Nami his straw hat, I was like, oh, okay, now I get it. Now I get it. I was just thinking back to those conversations I had with him, and he was begging me to watch this. I was just like, oh, okay, this is what he wanted me to see. And that's the thing about One Piece, man. That's when I learned right then and there. One Piece isn't something you watch or read. One Piece is something you live. It's a journey, bro. And I know that's corny because everybody be saying everything's a journey. But no, One Piece is really a journey, bro. Like, I really feel like I'm a part of the Straw Hat crew. From, like, all these arcs I read and watched, all the adventures I seen them go on, like, it's really a journey. It's really something you live. And I was reminded of that conversation that I had with my homie when these 2 box sets came in, because, like I said in the last video on part 1, I ain't never read a manga physically. Like had a physical manga in my hands, like the actual book. I've always read manga on laptops and tablets. I'm starting One Piece all over again from the physical manga, and that's gonna be something very special to me. You feel me? Like, that's something that I can't wait to get started on, especially stuff that was pre-time skip, because pre-time skip One Piece focus more on like characters and like the relationships between the characters, and I always thought that was really cool. Like the foundation of One Piece is like that pre-time skip, because a lot of people don't like East Blue, you know what I'm saying? And I love East Blue. Like looking back on it, now of course when I first started it, I was like, yo, this is silly, this is goofy. But now it's just like, nah, it's lit. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what we know about the characters today, and then going back and like reading it, yeah, it's the foundation. You can't dismiss the foundation. And I can't wait to just get started on all these pre-time skip like moments and stuff and relive them all over again. Some of y'all might be new to this channel, and some of y'all may be One Piece fans, so I want to just give this segment of this video my favorites from One Piece. So like my favorite fight, character, arc, villain, moments, stuff like that. So let's get started with that. Alright, so my favorite fight is Rob Lucci versus Luffy. I love the emotional weight behind that fight. Again, Water 7 is my second favorite arc. And I always think Water 7 and Enies Lobby is one arc. I always call it Water 7 / Enies Lobby arc. It's actually 2 arcs for real. But I love how the flow into Enies Lobby, it was like real seamless. It was like perfect. So it felt like one huge movie between those 2 arcs. So that's what gave Luffy and Lucci's fight so much weight, because you had the situation with Usopp, then of course you had the situation with Robin, and then you had the situation with the Going Merry. Like, bro, I cried over a boat. Like, people want to ask me why One Piece is special. I cried over a boat, bro. I shed a tear for a boat, bro. Like it was one of the homies. Like that's why One Piece is special for real. But yeah, Water 7 and Enies Lobby arc and all the situations that was going on between those 2 arcs just made Rob Lucci versus Luffy that much better. Alright, so my favorite character, I got a lot of those. Luffy for sure, Law, Robin, Dofi, Sabo. I'm leaving somebody off. Kobe, and Kizaru. Those are my favorite characters for sure that I stand over. Like, I'm just a huge stand for all of those characters. See, Luffy's my favorite overall out of all of them, but a lot of people think me choosing Luffy as my favorite character is boring. So that's why I had to include like all my favorite characters just in general. Alright, so my favorite arc, I've already told y'all that Water 7 is my second favorite. Actually, Water 7 is really 1B. My favorite arc is Sabaody. Like, that's my number 1 arc, for sure. Like, without question. The reason why I love Sabaody so much, Kizaru was one of my favorite characters, and it's because of that arc. He came through spanking, like, spanking, bare bottom, hand, spanking, take off my belt, spanking the supernovas, like, kicking them all over the place. They couldn't do nothing with that man. And Sabaody's like the first arc, and I guess like the first moments where the Straw Hats had a rude awakening. Like, what awaits them in the New World is real, and they were failing the test in that arc. You know what I'm saying? And you see Luffy break down and just see them get outclassed, and it's just like, and Moria had warned them about it too before they got there. It's like, yo, y'all not ready for the New World, like, at all. And what he said was true. And I just love Sabaody, man. Like, a lot of great moments in that arc. The introduction of the supernovas is lit. That's my favorite arc for sure. My favorite villain, Dofi, hands down. Best villain in One Piece still to this day. No one's outdone Dofi yet. Nobody. I'm sure people will say probably like Kaido maybe. A lot of people like Crocodile, got Blackbeard, you know what I'm saying? It's a few other villains out there that people may, but Dofi, he was perfect, flat out. And that backstory, my goodness, my God, like that made him just on another level of evil to me, man. Like, Dofi's number 1. That's a fact. He's one of my favorite characters, and he's my favorite villain for sure. Doffy was walking around with a pink mink too and Louis loafers, bro, causing havoc, ruining people's lives, including his own family, bro. Like, how can you not like this dude? All right, so my favorite moment in One Piece would be, I'm gonna say the Celestial Dragon Punch, which was a part of Sabo the arc. So that was a huge moment for Luffy, for him doing that, man, especially knowing what the Celestial Dragons stand for, the pieces of you know what. So I just thought it was very satisfying to see Luffy punch that person's lights out. And the animation of it, the animation of it was pretty cool too. So that's probably my favorite One Piece moment. My favorite One Piece transformation, Snake Man, for sure. It's a tie. It's Gear 2 and Snake Man. Gear 2 was lit because just the whole like science behind it, like basically Luffy kind of the way Luffy's using his body to get more power. I thought that was pretty cool. There's a lot of biology behind it, and then him just outclassing Blue Note. That was crazy because all he was doing was taking CP9's skill set and then copying it, and then he made a better version of it. That's the thing about Luffy. He dumb, but like he a battle genius. His battle IQ was high, and he's an improv fighter. Like everything he do is pretty much improv when he out in the battlefield. So Gear 2 was lit, but I put Snake Man over there. It was just, I saw Snake Man in the anime, right? And the way it was introduced was just so fly to me, dog. Like the music, the way he was floating up in the air. Oh my god! Like, and then that fight, it was a part of that fight. That's my second favorite fight, Luffy versus Katakuri. And Snake Man was crazy, dog. And the way he said, he was just, Snake Man. Like, it was just lit, bro. It was lit. All right, so my favorite girl in One Piece is Robin, because I already said Robin is one of my favorite characters. Nami's up there too. Nami's character development is slept on. She's very popular, but then you have a lot of people who just don't like her and think she's useless. Nah, I don't think so. Like, the writing for Nami is pretty cool to me. Like, it's pretty phenomenal. So, but Robin is my favorite girl on One Piece. All right, my favorite sensei on One Piece is Mihawk for sure. To train somebody who wants to put you in a backwood and pack you up takes a lot, and Mihawk really trained Zoro. Like, I thought that was dope. And at first, when I first saw it, I thought Zoro was kind of weak. But now, knowing what I know now and just reading more, I was like, no, Zoro wasn't weak for that. He was actually strong for that. To ask somebody who's your rival, but you also look up to him too, that takes a lot of courage. That takes a lot of strength to do that. And again, it took a lot of strength on Mihawk's side of things to train somebody who wants to take you out. And that's why I would pick Mihawk as my favorite sensei in One Piece. Favorite backstory in One Piece, Law. It'll be, oh my, that's hard. I'm gonna just give you my favorites: Law, Oden, Doffy. Like, those three, man, they hit me in here, man. Like, Doffy's was just pure just madness and sadness. It made me feel a lot of emotions in his. And then Oden's, his was insane. And then Law was just flat out sad. Like, just flat out sad, bro. But those are my favorite backstories for sure. Hey, man, let me know what y'all favorites are from One Piece. Everything I named, it was fight, character, arc, villain, moment, transformation, girl, sensei, backstory. Let me know y'all favorites down in the comments. This video was longer than I wanted it to be. Again, I don't like editing, so that's why I wanted it to keep it short. There's no such thing as short with One Piece. That's the pun intended. That's that's the overall punchline through all this, man. The series runs long, so it's only natural that these videos run long when I'm talking about it. But anyway, man, yeah, that's it. That's the video. I have nothing left to say, man. It's time to go edit.